Daycare worker is arrested, charged with injuring children. Take a look at your screen tonight. 44-year-old Catherine Guzieszka is in jail facing 6 counts. According to an arrest affidavit, about a month ago, the father of a 2-year-old called the Smith County Sheriff's Office to report his son had been physically abused at the Pumpkin Doodles Daycare off County Road 4188 in Lindale. Guzieszka was a teacher there. The man told investigators his wife works there and became aware of a video of her allegedly kicking the child in the back. After that incident, the daycare owner says she reviewed more surveillance video and found other incidents with other children. She fired that teacher and has been cooperating with authorities. Now, in the affidavit, sheriff's investigators say the assaults appeared to random, unprovoked, and intentional.